On today's episode of the Cryptoverse, the Swiss will soon be able to pay taxes in Bitcoin, YouTube starts censoring my content, and some research predicts that a $5 trillion crypto market cap could be achieved by 2025. All of that and a mini market roundup on today's episode of the Cryptoverse, so stay tuned for that. Hi there guys, welcome to the latest episode of the Cryptoverse, your regular dose of news and commentary on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. I'm your host, Chris Coney, the founder of Cryptoversity, the online school where you can learn about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and blockchains. Find out more at cryptoversity.com. So let's get into the market roundup courtesy of coinmarketcap.com. Quite a green day today, with the biggest winner being IOTA. It seems that the fear, uncertainty and doubt surrounding the IOTA security flaw has now started to recover, with IOTA gaining 24.85% of its value in the last 24 hours. IOTA reigns in 9th place by market cap with a $1.7 billion market cap, and for a million IOTA tokens you'll be paying roughly 62 cents. The most traded altcoin after the major ones like Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and LiteCoin and so on, the top four pretty much, is Quantum. It's $160 million of trading volume, and it's beaten out Ethereum Classic, which had $121 million of trading volume in the last 24 hours. Quantum itself, though, is up 14.12% on the day, reigns in 13th place by market cap, with a market cap of $875 million, and a coin price, by the way, of around $14.84. The biggest winner, I had to go all the way down to 33rd place to find Komodo, which is only down 0.24%. So its market cap is $215 million. That puts it in 33rd place. $2.14 if you want to buy a Komodo token. And that's about it for the biggest loser. Then if we want to look at the honorable mention, we go up to 22nd place to find Bytecoin. Bytecoin had a pretty good day yesterday. It was it only fell by a small amount. Today it's up 19.37% to a market cap of 342 million, and a coin price it's still down there at it's 0 cents, but it's 0.18 cents. So quite small in terms of its individual coin value. There are like 183 billion tokens or something, and an overall trading volume on the day of $3.2 million for Bytecoin. Now, I've got a pretty decent Crazy Coin award for you today. They've been reasonably disappointing, not really cracking the 30% mark, but today we have OK Cash down here at 79th place with a $52.8 million market cap and an increase of 63.73%. So that's why it's the Crazy Coin award. It's the one in the top 20 that has gained the most by percentage. $26.6 million of trading volume in the last 24 hours for OK Cash. And you could say that's okay as a performance. If you want to buy an OK Cash token, you're looking at about 73 cents a coin. So there we go. I did have a quick look at OK Cash, but nothing in particular stood out to me about it. It's an eclectic mix of things like Lightning, instant payments, and all of the buzzwords around cryptocurrency, but nothing particular to write home about or anything differentiating that I could see. So there we go. That's it for the market roundup for today. Let's get into the news. Got a nice little roundup of news stories for you today. The first one being this thing about the Swiss town of Chiasso, to accept tax payments in Bitcoin. So this article came from CoinDesk this morning when I was doing the rounds. Here it is. So this is a local municipality, a council. So in an attempt to compete with the Swiss town of Zug in Switzerland for the crown, I guess, of most crypto-friendly place in Switzerland, this local council is due to allow tax payments of up to 250 Swiss francs. So you can pay your tax bill in Bitcoin up to a total value of 250 Swiss francs. So that's not huge, but it's a start. Give them a break, right? This is also due to begin at the start of next year, so not too far away either. Often when we have these great news announcements, it's like sometime next year or within the next 18 months. So and we think get excited about the headline, but then disappointed by the content. In this case, you're going to have to wait 3 or 4 months for this to actually materialize. Now, to me, this is another nail in the coffin of fiat currencies because, well, this is one reason or one less reason to convert your Bitcoin back into fiat, right? In fact, the only thing that ultimately gives fiat currency value is the fact that it's the only form of payment the government accepts for taxes. That's why it's a national currency, right? And taxes are backed by guns and jails, so that's pretty good for collecting that kind of money and keeping it enforceable. However, when you can pay for goods and services and taxes in Bitcoin, you really can make it an everyday currency. Now, never mind the scaling debate. I'm not talking at that level right now. I'm talking about on an economic and philosophical level. So when it becomes payable in taxes, you really don't need to convert it back into fiat to pay your tax bill, right? And then the final phase of Bitcoin's takeover is when we begin to price everything in Bitcoin, and doing that by default, thus making Bitcoin the standard unit of account. And then the conversion to the dark side will be complete. Next news story. The exponential growth of crypto markets could hit $5 trillion by 2025, according to this research. So check this out. This comes from the Merkle, and they worked this out by, well, the researchers worked this out by saying, by 2025, crypto wallet penetration can exceed 5% of the world population. Now, there's a graph up there. You can check that out yourself. Links in the YouTube description as always. But I just want to whip through this. So that's what they're going for. 2025, 5% of the world's population will have a crypto wallet. Then we have the average wallet size today being $9,835. And then the researchers expect that as well as the penetration continuing to grow until 5% of the world population have a wallet, the average wallet size will also increase alongside that to $12,000 as an average balance in a wallet. And that will bring the total cryptocurrency market cap to about $5 trillion. They also say here that 80% of the total market is likely to be asset-backed cryptocurrencies, which will make them less volatile. So I found that very, very interesting as well. If you want to read the full substance of that and check out the charts, then click the link in the description and you can check that out in full. And finally today, the censorship of cryptocurrency content may have begun. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen the demonetization from a creator's point of view, but check this out. So I logged into my YouTube account to upload the show yesterday, and apparently certain videos I've uploaded are no longer suitable for YouTube advertisers. So this includes a video that's just 7 days old, and it includes a video that's more than a year old. So I haven't actually been able to work out the logic of this yet. How come a video that I uploaded a year ago that's been fine so far has now suddenly become unpopular? Of course, it must be YouTube that have changed the rules or changed their attitude on what they feel is acceptable or not acceptable. Fortunately, knowing the enemy like I do and being a forward-thinking kind of fellow, I set myself up from day one, expecting that it was only a matter of time before cryptocurrency content became, what shall we say, quote, unsuitable. Now, I'm assuming at the moment that it's the cryptocurrency content aspect that YouTube doesn't like, but it could well be something else. Like the one that got banned recently, or demonetized rather, was, China bans ICOs. Maybe it's politically sensitive to say China bans ICOs or something. Even if that's speculative, whatever. Maybe that's the reason why they're upset about it. In any case, this is why I have patrons. This is why I do sponsored content. And it's a way to decentralize revenue, quite frankly. And speaking of patrons, I grossly failed in my obligations yesterday. It was Monday and I did not greet the new patrons. How terrible. I should be ashamed of myself. Let's do it today instead. So we have one new supporter, Stefan Chetty. This guy emailed me. We had a bit of a chat and then he signed up as a supporter. Thank you very much, Stefan, for doing that, mate. Appreciate it very much. 2 new patrons on the premium levels that have access to the online courses. We have an easy name to say today, AJ Lad. Superbly easy name to say. AJ, welcome, mate. And also, this is a more difficult one. I had a chat with Willem as well. Willem, oh my goodness me. Hertzsell. Sorry, mate. Apologize for that. I need to practice these foreign names. because me fumbling on the air is not a very good thing to do, is it? But Wilhelm, I'll call you Wilhelm. He's in the chat group. He knows who I am. He knows I'm a good guy. Apologies, Wilhelm, but welcome nonetheless, all right? All right, guys, thanks very much for joining me today. If you like this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new around here, get subscribed. And if you would like access to my very best material, such as my structured online courses that will teach you things like how to make and save money with Bitcoin, check out cryptoversity.com. Alright guys, that is all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the Cryptoverse. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.